Alright guys, time to unbox some stuff. Got stuff taking up room on the shelf, need to get unboxed, and I'll have to filter it in eventually behind me. I don't know why I went like this. Behind me. Anyway, so we're going to get right into it. I got something from Epic Pictures we'll talk about. Something from Art from Instagram, the Dollar Tree Queen Jess herself. Something from Hammer Home Video. And then my order from Hamilton Book that I was afraid would never ever get here. We'll get to that in a little bit. First off, I want to talk about this really fast, which was sent to me by Epic Pictures. Was not expecting this. Epic Pictures had sent me over Nail in the Coffin, which was the documentary about the wrestler Vampiro, to review. I was very grateful. Did a review on that, sent it over to them. And then one day, and this came to me a few months ago, it kind of just got lost in the shuffle. I have not yet watched it because I was not expecting it. I don't know much about this at all. It is a film called The Curse of Audrey Earnshaw. Sounds like I'll read the back to you guys. An isolated and devout community ravaged by a plague becomes increasingly suspicious of a woman and her beautiful daughter who remain untouched by any disease. As tensions and anger mount, the townsfolk confront the mother and daughter whom they believe have made a pact with the devil in order to achieve their riches. So, not necessarily my type of movie, but I'm going to try to give this one a watch in the near future and talk to you guys about it. If I don't get around to it, I may have Bridget watch it and let me know her thoughts on it, and I can relay that to you guys. So yeah, so The Curse of Audrey Earnshaw, like I said, sent over by Epic Pictures. We'll set that here. Next up, this is from Art. Like I said, I got this in early December. He had found a few of the titles I was looking for from Dollar Tree. There hasn't been a lot that Dollar Tree's had recently, and I honestly haven't watched probably 95% of what I bought from Dollar Tree, so I need to slow down my purchases from there. This first one I did as a space saver, plus I found out I didn't own one of the movies, so it is a double feature of Rock'n'Rolla and Swordfish. I own Rock'n'Rolla, so I will basically just swap this out for my version of Rock'n'Rolla and own Swordfish as well, which was awesome. Like I said, I paid the cost of the movies plus shipping from Art, so that was cool. And then this sounds like it will be very interesting. A documentary. I'm trying to see when this is from 2011. It's a documentary called God Bless Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, I love documentaries, and I'm a fan of Ozzy, so I'm pretty curious about this one. It does have like a 2 hour and 15 minute runtime. Worries me a tiny bit, but as long as the pacing of the documentary is good and it's, intriguing, content, I'm excited about watching it. So God bless Ozzy Osbourne. Thank you to Art for sending those over to me. And then next up, we got something from the DT Queen, Jess, which I believe this is another Dollar Tree title that I had her pick up for me, and I sent her Moolah. Oh, it's wrapped. Yo, Rick. Hashtag Dollar Tree Queen. You have to read, say like Terry does in Just One of the Guys. Oh, like, Yo, Rick. Glad I was able to find at least one Dollar Tree title for you. Your friend, Jessica. Nice note there. So thank you to Jess. And she wrapped it up in her Nightmare Before Christmas wrapping paper. I'm going to try to peel the tape from this so I can keep the note. Boom. Did it without ripping. Oh, it's like Christmas all over again. Oh, yeah. So I was trying to remember what Jess had found for me. And like I said, I've had this sitting on my shelf for a while. But she found the original Westworld movie, which is written and directed by Michael Crichton. This is from 1973. I've never seen this. I want to watch this. I want to watch the TV series. So Westworld, pretty cool to add that to the collection for $1. So thank you to Jess, as always. Hashtag Dollar Tree Queen. Next up, from Hammer, Collecting with Hammer. If you guys don't know Jeff, he has a YouTube channel. He's on Instagram. I'll put a link down below to Art and Jess's Instagram, and I'll put a link down below to Jeff's channel and Instagram as well. I don't know what's in here because I was not expecting anything from Jeff. From my favorite movie of all time, You'll Shoot Your Eye Out. Merry Christmas. Sent you some things I hope you would like. If you have it all or aren't interested, feel free to pass it on to someone else. Merry Christmas, Hammer. Thank you very much, Jeff. I'm going to add that to the note stack. And we got a nice Christmas box here. So, what is in the box? Oh, man. I feel like I just finally found this recently. I was looking for this for quite a while. It's brand new factory sealed too. It is Stick It, which was on my wish list for quite some time. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I mean, that's just the timing thing. Yeah, I found that at a flea market, I want to say, the end of the season in 2020. The sticker's not peeling off, so. Oh, do I have this on Blu-ray? I have this movie on Blu-ray. I still need to check it out. Directed by Amy Heckerling, who did Clueless and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It is Vamps with Alicia Silverstone, Kristen Ritter, also Sigourney Weaver, Richard Lewis, Dan Stevens, Kristen Johnston. So I do want to check this out. I have the Blu-ray. So that is pretty cool. Thank you. Oh, I've never seen this movie. I've heard good things. It's a Danny Boyle film called Millions. I've never seen this. I believe Bridget's talked to me about this. I'll have to ask her about it. But yeah, I've never seen this movie. I'll definitely want to check this out. It's basically about like two boys, if I'm not mistaken, who find like money falling from the sky. But yeah, I've never seen this. I definitely am going to keep this to check out. I don't think this has ever gotten a Blu-ray release either. So thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate that. Jeff sent over these to me, so I appreciate it very much. Like I said, Stick It. If you guys have never seen Stick It, I highly recommend it. It's a very funny, like, it's made for like teen girls, honestly. But it's a very funny comedy about the world of gymnastics. So, yes, I said gymnastics. But yeah, thank you once again to Jeff Hammer. And like I said, links down below to Hammer's channel and his Instagram, Jess's Instagram, and Art's Instagram. And last but not least, guys, we're going to see what I got in this pre-cut box from Hamilton Book. There was one title in particular that I was going to get from Hamilton Book. I went through, I may have stretched it out and gotten some additional titles because, it's, you know, spend some money. Why not? It's just money, right? I think, though, one of these titles was $6. The rest were $5, except for the last title that we will talk about. Man, this chair is uncomfortable right now. I got a pillow behind my bed. Stretch this. All right. Hamilton Book. The first thing I got here, you guys are probably going to be surprised about because it's a horror film. But yeah, it's a Scream Factory. It came with a slip. The slip has some wear, but I wasn't expecting a slip. It is The Autopsy of Jane Doe, which stars Emile Hirsch and Brian Cox. This movie is on my to-watch list. It seems awfully dark. I know Bridget said she had seen it. She didn't think it would be my kind of movie. 87-minute runtime. So we'll see. Like I said, came with a slipcover. $4.95. So pretty cool. Like I said, a Scream Factory release with the slip. Let me know, guys. Have you seen this? Is it one I should prioritize? Watch it sooner than later? Next up, this was the $5.95 movie. This has been on my to-watch list for a while. Fantastic cast in this one. You have Liev Schreiber, Elizabeth Moss, Ron Perlman, Jim Gaffigan, Michael Rappaport, Naomi Watts from 2017, and it is called Chuck. It is described as the untold story of the inspiration for Rocky Balboa, and some critics called it the Goodfellas of boxing movies, which, let's calm down right now, but we'll see. I love boxing movies, and like I said, the cast of this sounds awesome, the synopsis sounds awesome, so I'm hoping, I have high expectations for that one based on the cast, but we'll see. Next up, another $4.95 movie. You guys know I love stand-up, so when I saw this documentary, I said I have to get this, Standing Up. Kind of bummed there was a movie at Dollar Tree in a recent thing, Dying Laughing, I believe it's called, on Blu-ray. People were finding at Dollar Tree. If anybody comes across that title, please let me know. I will pay you for shipping. I'll throw a few extra dollars your way. I'm looking for a copy. I think it's called Dying Laughing. It's a documentary. It has like a red cover. Like I said, I love stand-up, all things stand-up. So excited to check this documentary out. It talks about 3 stand-ups that I'm not familiar with. So I'm curious to see. I feel like that's more intriguing because it's not 3 like major stand-ups or known stand-ups. So curious to check this one out, most definitely. This is another film, a fantastic cast. You have Jay Baruchel, Dan Fogler, Christopher Marquette, Kristen Bell, a ton of cameos, and I remember really enjoying this. I need to revisit it though, it's been quite a while. And that is Fanboys, which basically follows, I believe it follows 4 kids or 4 friends who are going to steal a copy of episode 1 of Phantom Menace from the Skywalker Ranch, is like the premise of the movie. But I remember it being funny. It's been quite a while since I've seen it. I definitely haven't watched it since I've seen all the Star Wars movies. Maybe I'll enjoy it even more, but this was $4.95, so I grabbed that. And last, before the main title, this was a Dollar Tree title that I just could never find a really good music biopic, and you guys know I'm a sucker for music biopics. The Runaways with Kristen Stewart and Dakota Fanning, and I believe Michael Shannon is in this as well. This movie is fantastic. It's about Joan Jett and the Runaways. I love this movie, so definitely glad to finally own this as well. And then the reason I ordered from Hamilton Book, and this is cool because it will allow me to clear out my DVD set of this. I love this show. Such a funny comedy series. I don't think I ever watched the last season of it though, but oh man. It actually, Kevin James stand-up inspired a lot of the bits from the early seasons of the show. So if you've never seen Kevin James stand-up, which is called Sweat the Small Stuff, lots of bits on there occurred on this show. And of course it is the King of Queens complete series Blu-ray box set. This was only $29.95. This has been like between $70 and $100 on Amazon. Could not see paying the money for it, that kind of money for it, but for $30 to add this collection to the add this set to the collection, I had to do it. I love this show. So King of Queens, 207 episodes, 9 seasons. Looks like a 20-disc set. Very excited to own this. Like I said, I love Kevin James, and this show is just absolutely fantastic. And that is it, guys. That is everything I picked up. We're gonna do a thing here. Why can't I think of the word? Guys, don't get old. Your brain stops working. Elevator. We're going to do an elevator as I say my spiel. Thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe if you guys don't do so already. Hit the thumbs up button if you guys like the video. Hit the bell notification so you guys know when new videos are coming to the channel. Also, be sure to check out the description box down below, where you guys can find links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd, where I rate and review all the movies I watch, Amazon wishlist, Blu-ray.com profile, email address, all can be found down below. Hopefully, around the time this video drops, I will have a new P.O. box set up and down in the description of all the videos. But as of right now, I do not have a P.O. box, so I don't want to promise that. And yeah, so as always, guys, thank you for watching. And until next time, who's down to movie?